yaba yatena se ye adwuma bi call lunch. Kale o ko twa lunch kakra o. Na wie kwa na ko bi invite me. Parliament charging $150 million to me say yede be corner yede ye kwakwaje sabosiano na sabosiano yede aba be ko ati ansu yiri ewo eye enkramantam no sen na ususu se ebesi akwafa sen na etie 200 million ye kwaje ye no yede ye adwuma no koduru he because yedi kan ekwaje $200 million. And I said $200 million, no. Yedi ya juma no kokodru he. Anso. Nei. Yako akwakoje eye $150 million. Enya se yakoji yakwakoji mpo. Parliament ajiatum. Parliament ajiatum say $150. Ete say yensaka. Na yesan de kutia insu yiri a ekoso ewo yemen. So far, emun samete sen. Enti yebedi unkomo. Na tie ensemu a eye honorable member of parliament the ma eye whole west. Okaye ebra na osusu se $200 million na oman Yedi kan kwaje saa bosia no. Adwuma ben ene yede yeye. Yes ababeje $150 million. Eti nsuoto kakra bi anankran yiri. Nsuoto kakra bi anankran yiri. Yebe ne de. Yebe mi bisa yebe ne de. O de the honorable member no. Die. Nsuoto kakra bi ana ba bi yiri. Ba bi a block. Enra na prime areas. Airport residential areas. Na ho nyina yiri. Na cars enko cars ma baby a loke. O de tiewe mama.
This house approved 150 million additional loan for the garage project. Mr. Speaker, indeed, when we visited the site, we visited 4 lots out of the 9 lots that were awarded. Mr. Speaker, the 4 lots that we visited, if you permit me, we visited AGYEMAN, lot 1. I've noticed that only 25% of the work was done. Mr. Speaker, we also visited AGYEMAN, lot 1. I will notice that only 20% of the drain was done. Mr. Speaker, AGYEMAN, lot 2, only 15% of that was done. Then we went as far as to the almighty dredging of Odo, which is a performance-based dredging. Mr. Speaker, not a single dredger was found on the site. There's no work, and we all know that this is the onset of the rain. The reason why the garage project, 200 million, was allocated was basically to prevent perennial flooding in Accra. But if the whole Odo has not been drained for 2 years, and $200 million has been allocated, $200 million has been allocated, and Odo River has not been drained or desilted or dredged, I don't see why we need additional 150 million again. Mr. Speaker, the irony of it all is the lot 7, which is the improvement works at Nima. Mr. Speaker, I was taken aback because we were driving there and we called the contractor on phone to find out whether he was at site or not. The contractor said, I'm not at site. I said, why are you? Because at least 3 contractors, we found 3 contractors on site. And he said that he has not started the work, even though he has received $2 million mobilization. $2 million mobilization, he has not gone to the site. Mr. Speaker, the pictures are all there for people to see. Mr. Speaker, the justification for this law is just 3 justifications. 1, cost overrun on the project. And they're looking, government is looking for over 68 million. The second one is the taking away of 65 million for COVID expenditure. And the third one is simply to make sure that they support the project. Mr. Speaker, the 65 million that was taken could be used for the cost overrun. So the question we kept asking is that if you are taking 65 million for COVID, why don't you use that 65 million for the cost overrun? Why do you need to go for $150 million again for a project that you've already gotten $200 million for?
Okay, 18 me ba so ani amibo ye. Honorable member of parliament Adema Ho West. Ono ena yete ne nka no. Ano obisa ene mia akodo a womakọ. Womokọ ya wutum said after say aban no yekoje eye $200 million say yede ba be ko atia eye insuyiri enkran ne mpatam ha no. Honorable Emmanuel Kwesi Bejira say womo visite eye emiakodo said the adwuma no koso no baby 15%. Baby 10%. Baby cry there, womo kwa contractor ni one womo friend womo say ya we na wo he. Also me call site. Esu yamani $2 million. Into the flood situation in Accra. Ene me akodoa ewo ye menyimono. Ye kone saying $200 million gone. Yasa kwa kwaje eye seze kwasa fini kwa fina parliament agiatum. Parliament asagiatum say yen kone $150 million. Na yen fanka ho. Ye de babe ko etia eye flat. Beba cho eto saying eto say asamna na mabom achire wo no. Honorable Lydia Seiram Al-Hassan says sanitation ministry you na ba be she ho. Ono ba be she sanitation ministry ho and they yagina to mo no na a minister at the ministry of sanitation. $200 million no e dey adwuma kodure he. And na yes I beje $150 million. Em say ye nana. Ye baby sano na ye no e di Hong Kong. Na yebisano. So far, the flood situation in Accra. And so to an ankran baby a chuki. Ya jun si council a yes ye. Edumano so yan go through baby ya. Eti ye yen de. There be me bisa o ya ben de. Wa wuti e me say that situation say pa na be enough. So to baby ya and me from madam for bi so chale o clinic said the ensuo cause disaster when you fear. Enre ensuo eto ye yo. Enre ensuo kakra bi eto ye. Ananya kakra bi. Kakra bi. Because you compare to a might be said the ensuo to ona e bi to wa ha de a. Then ye nyina ye be mem ye be yira. Ye be mem na ya yira. Enti eda ho ye be de ho komo. Now, said the media can so Senator, you're granting a bill. 2 sureties, 20,000 Ghana cedis. Next, I court agenda date, and the young. Now, next some more can ye. Nipa be a cassa a yabine on a tartan. Once a man or somebody, the old woman would do bonnet a chiwa. Yes, a witch hunting. Now, Yanuma ye ni a manual cemetery, and now ye ni a manuku be emo. Yan ye do boni no mo chi ye dia ese mra ye adwuma ana ye za na ete so amanyo so bi ni ne ye che wo dia ye se witch hunting na wuni amanyo se mu ye che wo dia ese mra no ye adwuma. Well, Hobson a granted no bail 2 sureties 20,000 Ghana cedis. Eti ni samo kan ye no ayen sama ete se ye di akire ana se eye nsema edise ye jato won ye koye ni maso man ye ni akire ana ye nyanto ho ase oman ana 0503721744 0503721744 Emmanuel Alote member of the NDC anya so tuom ono no ye parliamentary candidate at the NDC obeba Nana Kwadwo Aje Yeboa Nana K so ebebefia Yaw Ansanita no or your political analyst or so ebebefia Namika se Kulungana na so yasene Kulungana se bomadi oba wa yase o ye bra bosomi aso Mesra wunya Kulungana fu nupa Candidates ne how obosomi so ability ye pa beba che Kulungana Saranson ena wunni atenka wompem wohia eye eduru a yatu ne din se araba bazen Kulungana fo na edi haba araba bazen beboa aman oba watimi ya wontem ebeboa ema omensese flow ebeboa ema wunya pensi bia yawo pa so beto ayase de edabi Saranson na emema Yo, Mr. Kill. Mr. Kill be mwanya atenka papa. Na Mr. Kill zube distression. Aya na stress ne ba yeso a ending. So obema kra be soro wompem. And it here Mr. Kill. The king tablet and also a hypertension the drew papa. Hypertension ne drew papa pedi. Your friend the king tablet. The king tablet ebe treat with high blood pressure no. Na ama bibia etimi akoso kama. So when here eye kulungana for numbers are be free ni 024 413 9176 024 413 9176 and 020 413 9176 020 413 9176 and 027 413 9176 027 413 9176 Oni kulunga na phone nkomo na wombe boa na wapom de ne etimi akonkan menu aba wa be filisa wo yoba atenka na wunya wo mpam na araba ba na da roma ebe boa be me mensu o be ma ne nto adwenwene ya wo hia ye Mr. Kill ebedi wasama Mr. Kill eye kama na Mr. Kill ne package na efio efe ekuta crowd to say yeah we a guy because said on my year to ano efe and that's will be bu ano ne kakra bi e just a one on one dey watch ni me Mr. Kill we can for edema be me bia all the leading pharmaceutical shops say we ye me ko abenya bia to Kulungana was easily gone a Champion Junction a Honda Bound Kulungana 024 413 9176 024 413 9176 Omadaroma and almost saw ya senior yellow jumedi yede ebro we need 100.9 na me ka obiem say wadwen kire no so and I'm say jumedi we part of it or the befa 050 372 1744 050 372 1744 There was series of interviews eba beye o won sama ko dogu apono so aya ba behwe eye ye behwe sensem ni nyina no ebien e won need 100.9 so eti na obizo wo kan up ba behwe e wa wie e won need 100.9 me menti dwumadie esuniye na mame bisa wo electoral commission say onye extension o limited registration exercise in a course electoral commission say onye extension o what's it there? Enti anaka kra aka is a one ko ankwankotro bi ni a. Na so wani da so say electoral commission. E ba be extension, the extension enya amaso. Extension no enya amaso. Because almost so mu di enti a e je say wo mo ye extension. Iti de wo ho eno no. Yen santi honorable bejira. Flat situation ni ade higher. Se wuni ma parliament agia tum sa ban kwaje bosia 150 million. Na yefa bekuntia isugiri ewo yememo. Yetio.
Yesterday, with some members of the press, that's the parliamentary press, to ascertain whether this house should approve the 150 million additional loan for the Garrett project. Mr. Speaker, indeed, when we visited the site, we visited 4 lots out of the 9 lots that were awarded. Mr. Speaker, the 4 lots that we visited, if you permit me, we visited AGYEMAN, lot 1, and we noticed that only 25% of the work was done. Mr. Speaker, we also visited AGYEMAN, lot 1, and we noticed that only 20% of the drain was done. Mr. Speaker, AGYEMAN, lot 2, only 15% of that was done. Then we went as far as to the almighty dredging of Odo, which is the performance-based dredging. Mr. Speaker, not a single dredger was found on the site. There's no work, and we all know that this is the onset of the rain. The reason why the Garrett project, 200 million, was allocated was basically to prevent perennial flooding in Accra. But if the whole Odo has not been drained for 2 years, and 200 million has been allocated, $200 million has been allocated, and Odo River has not been drained or desilted or dredged, I don't see why we need additional 150 million again. Mr. Speaker, the irony of it all is the lot 7, which is the improvement works at Nima. Mr. Speaker, I was taken aback because we were driving there and we called the contractor on phone to find out whether he was at site or not. The controller said, I'm not at site.
Okay. Ain't ya beto so na ya yes our discussions no. But answer na yanko amano so ne yene na obribuahe. Private legal practitioner, member of the MPP. Yene no eni nkomo. Efa and yakoso the arrest of Hoops in Adoye. Bella ya de amano ene ne commenter or the tuja. Nana oh. Nana manoko. Okay. Ete yabehwe na yene na obribu ahe edi nkomo na afe ye ho eye nsema hodo na akoso efa eye obribu ahe arrest eye Hopes na doye arrest obribu ahe ye nche no Hopes na doye na arrest any the matters arising and so ye baba behwe na yene eye na obribu ahe yene no edi nkomo. Okay. Ete yen ko ahoma no so ne na obribuan eni koma nana emo ha
ya me joso
ye ton ka chena on te sen
na ho ya
ye de nyankopon ase na awia ye frɛ wa na ye bisa se comments made by Hobson Adoye wo wa ye lawyer ni e warrant se bambofo beso no mu no na kwakọ gina court na
oh why the man Osini Pichi Tasa, the Kotopo Dynamite. You do continent. I mean, that's national security. I don't find anything about to bank. No, about to bank. No, not like I said. But I should know. And person this be put in for that. There's nothing wrong. But even personally,
nana baza na wajina baby eni aton kan
they said they're
okay yeah money
they said they're
okay we ya kakra
the person that you're fine,
I know ama on na ben phone no okay yeah to us
okay. It is all that. It's a best. So that's
na I'm say and then one home and then one pa
I'm Wapunano. Who's all Wapunano? I'm from Bucket.
okay yeah just you better manage say yeah okay
They said that's all.
okay yeah
And you know, so what's the best for a while? But I am from store. What I say? But I am from Toto back to Ben Safro. So, bra, better tell me, I'm a bit. It is a police one. Not to Ben Safro, and nobody. I'll be casting to the back to Ben Safro. I don't think there's something wrong about
it. Okay. Na yasha se woka bibi sana emra kwan no so no enoma ben na ye be demand de free ho o ba be kirem wo ma ede sa bombo kro ne de ma wo ana wo be kirem nipa no omokoye ana wo be kirem botaye nti amokoye se no ama no aya na emra kwan so no enoma ben na ye demand free ho.
You see, the thing about the statement about that on security of the country. 80 bear from watching one smile. What the fine son. Ukonya dynamite no one fine. Only for the corner. I'm sure no one to Kenya. No be kind. On one to Kenya. Sabako to put dynamite. Into another country to put dynamite. It borders on the security of the country, and they need to protect that. So that they may need better and better particulars. The day you answer the great law. It's about to answer for us. I am a pastor. Never talk to Manoa, I am a pastor. I'm a baby, I have Mr. But not of course, I'm a baby, a bank about good son. Sabic a bank about it after.
Aye, Sape Pepe.
A bank about but you're good son. Because we mean, quite to be a year with the but as a certain court. But walk at least I look at Nippano, see somebody over you boom, over Jana, on you boom Jana. And you know, some of this we need to be very, very careful as country. But I would
Nana me too, pa.
In case this 2 years, come out 2020, the better one. Now, I say look at the class, but I'm up in register. Nemko cast. Obi sala. Say, or quack register. Nasa, or quack tag. Nasa, o costa, no man. Any other book. So, as a lawyer, look at the statement. Say, Obi Kotan life, or quack on the card. Now, the best one. Nasa, o costa won't tell them, and then and I was right. I was right because the law gives me that right. Some person Kosala. Because you see in Ghana, so we need to have a better format, which means either minister, ambassadorial, anybody. So acquisition of voter ID is very, very important. It is so big Kosala. The cancer approach for the member. Let me call my cultural statement. But I'm mobile menu. I think that the policeman offered the discussion well. Obit is me. And that statement I made, legally, I was right. Politically, I was right. Morally, I was right. All I just will be the prelim. It is a Kobia me prelim. And Kabedemeza, the cuckoo, Amadia. I mean, it's not fair. It's that fair. We need to be fair. So some of these things, I mean, we don't need to be so hard and difficult on some of these things. Yeah, when the court you, what the network is you. But I thought that, well, one court, none far bank about, and when I see the person is a hazard criminal. I think that this advice I'm giving the police to take this advice in good faith. I think it's in good faith. Me attorney, police secretary, Obiana secretary of the ruling political party. What she gives to do the sign amount. Obiana deputy secretary of the ruling political party. I mean, sometimes everybody has to follow being on my post in a year that I'm answer. The guy said, Diana Banyano, to be the answer. We need to exercise discretion. And he, I think that it's difficult to be. We got a cognizance of Deputy General Secretary of the ruling political party. Now, some mistake. And you to move on. Not no one. We got that. I think the person to yeah, it's Yamba. It's not no one. But to me, without prejudice, Islamical. Without prejudice. There's some more Islamical. And with that due respect to the court and to the party symbol. You know, can I just happen because you see, voter region and our constituent is degree. Was it the voter region? It doesn't make sense.
Nana, when they say, yeah.
All I'm like, they said that.
Okay.
They said that.
Yes, I think I'm saying a bit my manager way.
Yeah, it makes sense. Say, I got to dynamite the voter region. Because what is it? Go to the kid, go to the. And when you talk about voter region, go to the couple, go to the factor. So if you level now they are no kind. I find you know but when me I want to plant some plant. So me the map I don't you move I saw something. He should stop making that comment. It doesn't matter the situation. I got to put that on my neck. Level minded mature person tell you so when you're talking of water rate, you have a lot of constituents to go to the animal no control. Anyway, why am I? You should only because you know some of these things have been said. Yeah, I don't know, but what
And Metonka.
I don't know comment that. Maybe a question. Let's go now. Alan Chamatin or 2 days ago. So go on in the record job. No man no deep, no ever fast. Of all your will, no bribe. One year the Padini way you remember. No man any next. If you are not so, check. No quite not to so this our family call enough. One shaman of the last. That is what we need to do as a country. No moment, your politics. If you are a man, can you PND nsuo yiri, NDC nsuo yiri, MPP nsuo yiri. Me yakwaya anayeba. Me yakwaya anayeba. Some of these things are the country. Mama yantransmit na mama yanimbo. Because you brought you back now money contest. Would you 10%? Get 10%. I don't know what. Kenano, Kika Parliament. That's what I'm going to talk about the matters with them. Look at this waiver. Parliament major companies. How do you grant tax waivers to companies like this? Tax waivers will be 180 million. Average. Nigeria America class government 5 tax waivers. China class government. And then we are in Africa. Who call World Bank for loan $600 million. Not in my company the tax waiver, Century Oil. Who command about $150 million. Sorry, you how much? Mr. America. Bibi how much? Now parliamentarian secretary organization more pressure. Other man, your tongue, that's where the I know how there. They could go to the Chagana was now for you free. Well, by that's it. Yes, so maybe because the companies be tax with it. Companies they bring a tax with it. Chicana won't the man. A pro Chicana will go get free IMF for her. Nana I pass on a dream. Yes, I beg you. Now wait up, wait. Okay, the parliament. Yeah, this thing that we can roll into person, a support person, a man, so a kufa, what should we do the country? What should the parliament approve? No more approve tax, no more approve tax, no more approve tax. He can't join you to the one. He can't say this tax to one. For you cannot convince me, sir, to be approved by producer. That's the young one to collapse. You cannot convince me, a level-minded person, to be young one to collapse. You cannot convince me. It is a very sad thing for us as a country. They didn't watch me, they're not going to win in our buy. They'll go to the bank. But what's standing and accept? Maybe to make them talk. Because I have brought the company of our young spot. But now I would that wouldn't have what to say. And yes, we don't do what do we do? I'm fine. That's not good. Because of and before the part and this is to part the answer. But think got to do something. Oh, yes, you don't talk like that. You must have maturity and visit 4 times. And now what do you got? I don't think you come and be able to say, we got one point. And guy. Oh, come on. Many of us push that the cat come on. You need to push that the cat come on. I don't know what some continue. If I like something, because what I see, you always got you here. Maybe you should be particular about this country. Talk to one about Ghana. Parliament is for woman, your majority. No majority is that I don't market in the mouth. I don't think the both one. But I said, wave on and cross that. Every time you want 100% 100 million tax labor. What do you think a country like Ghana, you give tax labor to about $100 million? And then you go to the World Bank for $600 million. Sabi the fact. Yes, I do. Yes, what I see Odona, Rollins see Odona, Kofobe see Odona, Mahama Batu, Atamas, Akufa Dotin, the Biama got the Busia, Odona, the Bia, Odona, near the bottom. And the other people, let's let them make a doing it. But the Bia, the Odona. That is something else I know. What is Abeno? Sika one of the first of the fire that Odona. Much another national capital. Now, Odona. Odona look on our number one priority. Because we national students, I said, for the but you're young, you're young, when two not but you get house. Everyone can look and cry. I cry stopped. And you know, women constant in your force. So the next 20 years, you have the cap. Mamma, and someone will probably cut the account for the family. Move on, cocoa food, but that's a can't. I make this for that. No beer, everybody the house. And then you see, I mean, you show you the I mean, people to got visionary people handling issues. Well, I'm not going to be today, my mama was a bit and I do about cleaning your juma. And I'm a cancer. There's a most about no today. I just today, push it with you. Here is doing it.
Okay, Nana, and so you are working once a me, yeah. Obviously, in common or the but in so you are working once a me. Yeah, can na make sure say make us say you can acquire $200 million. $200 million yes, and because you could say purposely you the quantity and so you were your name, especially Greater Accra. And yes, Parliament has more than $150 million.
Now, Ukaboma, and $50 million.
Yeah, you man,
no. Uko World Bank is so called $600 million. Not only $350 million, Uko the Bosa the Coffee or Donam. So the next of the yes, a bit. Wako World Bank is called $600 million. Who catch all our constitution $300 million. So the next of the now you didn't call them a kind of a Ghana, I mean, I don't point them. I mean, when you are but we have a pet, living a man, you know, Jack Papa. Because Yaman for ye. What could you almost $250 million? What is that just or dollar? Or what you know for World Bank so they are going for $600 million? Does it make any sense? Does it make any sense? Baller, go to some places. But the baller, that generative electricity. Baller, that generative fertilizer. No more than what you tell me that we are done. I am no matter what you both maybe Ghanaian politicians, Ghanaian intellectuals are not behaving like real intellectuals. They need to know that. The baby, a potential ball, and electricity. Upa, go Germany, and then Rubber, and that one, because no, and stop. Upa, because you know what, go, the Bayam. I don't know who the nine quarter, the Bama receipt to be. Receipt or parties. Yes, Afghanistan. you with the another young lady. I know about the person years old. Come to years old. So, that I can tell people, I'm before the bay of your class and this is the quiet. I'm people what is I'm being I'm not being you know I'm not being sentimental. Make us people before the trouble. Make us they cannot object it. They cannot object it. But the thing like the plan, not the same this done now. I mean we allow it to come to this the parent again. Ghanaians are suffering. But very what can suffering. Don't employ you for crying for stuff. The banks are not giving us loans. The banks are not giving us loans. The banks in the book. Banks in the book. Next time, I'm about to make it the other side. Mama Hotel, today now property. Hotels I've been to Aluminium Beach Hotel. Who can shop for Aluminium? What hotel today now property? Now I have that. Now I say I'm on photo. Economics, I have that. Yeah, shortlisted. Now say Obi Akota. And they bring but I rock method, but I come put them class. Now we are a no common company, never start a good
Banana, woman, so Montias, yes, sir. Brian, a politically exposed person. And for that matter, sign a minister of state. Nabine was unti, Nipabi Susu, sir, or the influence. And now, or the winning bid, and even though we were being told, sir, 15 companies, and on we are imagine say no more pay.
So, if that is move from now be influence, and now the Brian says, no person, worship the method, and so is it the long, like bro, rock city limited. Brown may be tobacco. Worship hotels at the method. Go back at the break so secretary. Come on, get that break up. I understand you too. The best about conscious. Break up on the content. I'm a break up. I mean, the name is some of 16 regions in Ano. So I post or work very in region. That's about motor. Papa, Gully. Wow, get content. Where are you? Go yet, and why are you brilliant? Some president for the Metro Bus ban. Mother, we mean class. Make us a man class. Metro Bus. I'm on for the Jessica Gubutu. Share around 204 Metro Bus ban. I bet us a bra. Not your VIP. Not your OE. Not your 2 M. And then Metro Bus are castle. She can't beg you a question. And then the VIP were more than about 1,000 baht. Madame for AGYEMAN. Oi, Madame for Pardon. Oh, more than 1,000 baht. I'll tell you what this. I'll tell you one day. No mistake. Ghana, you man, I'll say. Many get Ghana. Africa now. Society there come out. Stadium. But they're individual. They'll be running. They'll be managing. They'll be controlling. They'll be superintendent. They'll be supervisor. Private company business. You go to Spain, you go to private company, why you know what to do. Why you Ghana, you to boot. And so we have to make a break. That's what the boss has done. So boot is can echo Giboto. Chocolate and coin, chocolate, beer, chocolate. Can you not chocolate? We are better than mana. And we are better than mana. Better than mana economy. Now, what the mana we don't have the license machine. What they make a cathedral. We don't have the license machine. What they make a cathedral. When people are asking for the license machines at the hospital, what they make a cathedral. Obribo Cocan, one of the casa. Name Precasa. One free cathedral, National Cathedral. No more fight for the electric machine. Make a bell, you know. Our head. What are they? But about Casa, not coming up. There be a mechanism of correct. No credit, you mean I come back. Tentini makasa Ghana for you na Momoane. Mofa ba unyama. Modi ba unyaba. Nyama wen be bran tumi ba unyapa so. Nyama wen
And I don't know what kind of sana. What is the assurance? Sir, Norma Bebre, because I'm out for the subo pimino. So no, or you're the vice president. Nelson or can say or your driver's mate. It's your impression be say on new authority. Or call my nurse in your code beside say, Wamalawa am I. Or can or share say or be instructed. And or better say, Beban penny and power shamanaba. So it tells somebody, it gives impression, say, okay, so we are driver's mate, and I'm say, and said, yes, we are mate our authority. I'm out for this house of Bono.
But the other one,
Say, or you're part of the government. It is a baby in year, or you're part of it.
No problem, no problem, I post family because I don't consider me a part of Ghana. The man is the vice president, and the vice president. He's the vice president, and the vice president. The vice president, Ghana's constitution, is different from the president. It's clear and simple. All allow another man. President Mahama, one can say allow one of the all restored. The Mahama just allow one all restored. But the daily traffic in context is one can say all restored. When you open my allow one to do, I bear the back. And then you'll be told allow one. You open my allow one delay. And then you open my allow one all of it. Nine years, somebody can. Or the President Mahama, on some American president. Sasa. I think get my president. Number one, but yam to far. It means that all about one yam. Upo, but Umiana about. Upo, but Umiana about. I think that Ghana deserves better. Ghana deserves better. If you look into the crystal ball, but Umia is a character. You can put them near to the promised land. And I'm a capital. Look at the because you're not a medium, but no requirement. Me, you. And then the traffic will be able to cross the America with we know the bar, no problems in that's all. We know the bar, no problems in that's all. Mercy, you don't make up on that, but a book of up the deal of bar over the capital. The confirm about the capital degree. What you say? So please, my brothers and sisters who are listening to me, we no politics at them. We are not going to cancel. We are not going to cancel. When the one people or no one people, but the moment you can see I'm going to dialysis machine. I'm very forthright and honest and sincere. It because all of you should rally behind the woman. Let me make a sample. Make a sample. Yeah, the young and carry the common. And the Ghana, don't work on it, neither man Ghana Cup. Panya Samna Bank of 2024. Now, limited registration. You believe Kuntima and your chance. Because young children never see you. There's an airline 2111 passed by the PND NDC in 2024. So airline when you got citizens when you got I know there 1 million number. And one pass in 2024. When we are Ghana Kaba, you can have registration of voters. Okay, Kuntima. Take in Kuntima. And say, I'm fast, I'm kind of fast and Uncle for Danaka, the Kura Benki Mania. Danaka, Timania. Danaka, Bentimania. Free senior high school, Bentimania. But a son of a Ghana money, Emma BP. Now then, best better. We have to better. So all of us, if you can, then you would be would you want this year, Kotuma parliamentary candidate? I don't care. Presidential, Tuma Baunia, so President Ghana and Kodanima. Minam Catro. Minam Catro, and yet, and now yes, and no cracker. Them the American and Navy. They won't get the hostess so. Sub you. Mere, a chance to be dino. The Marcy to cook. Yen I am number. And yet the Vivian and PPIU be other. But what there is nothing wrong. It's a political party. And people for yes trouble. And yes trouble. But it's just no purpose. Tell Becky can take the I hopefully say all kinds of things. Madam for M1. Because I got to me answer my answer. After to dynamite for water rate. Like I said, nkwana kasa na wakasa water regular uko to no kurube na we no tata oka bibi enya fan we oka bibi enya fan pasa kata ta no mi tatra no mi de oda so madam and me de sa ni suban tie me nko kasa se me na na nya aka de afuto dem de ma no me na nya aka me na nyini tano no ntina otie ma futu bia be boa
na when be emra no bibi sa no ye ne charges ben preferred charges in your DNA amra no dey betima ye no
approach for na preferred charges
okay
charges in the market but no me I'm not interested in that sabada na tomorrow sabada father tomorrow sabada na tomorrow in the uncomfortable you know for say nkasasa na di da mama ayi abaye you okay that the web na for semba bebre na ena wo una command some bebre ba ye man go te bebre ba mama enya fe enya wo enya fe ya tiri me you ya tiri asia ni asa yata ya baka ebia wo frame ni asa meka maaka ba ni eni sa meka no eni sa meka nka afra mi anu me fa se bia ndi atem na media fa dabi panyin nka fa panyin dia okasa ya sa ma po sa panyin na kasa wakasa panyin so menu wie se ya obo comment to am for the baba baba obri bo na no wa kasa nem kasa pa bini bara okasa to the post ni ba ma no me ba ma na ba sa na nya ayi on te katra no rawinti no frequency se ko fa na kama da bia enti na kama da bia no ko fa ba unya ba ya na fa dia ku me da kama da bia andi before na nya meka andi si na nya meka but generally MPP fa beta tangani na ba unya de o twabe ni na ba ba o twabe ni na mo fa mano no mano a nyina o de bia mo fa mo se mo fa mano o ba man ni pa mo se ko.
okay nana everyone nana me da sira so far Dr. Baumia the campaign so no my cause
oh sir nyame ba ko ma bibia we nyankopon ho is organizing it well oshia akofo oshia nkramofo oshia ahemfo oshia sukufo kama but we are going to see my God nyankopon na bi okay and two things na yi bi obele bia e dikap uti na meta na se I get out of ball.
Bond there me kra.
Me just unya with color and slotty about the time no shower with no cookie and a pregnant donor. Then some na meeting no offer so the man. The team no was wrong. Can have it and to one part in a while.
Hey. Okay. Bon a man ne ba na me hwe kakra na. Me ma de me kra.
It's not a collector so the vacation no one.
Me the okay me nim ho hwe kra. Na no everybody we come you.
I like you know. I do more look man. And you know get goes. Mam si wa ja now de ko Barcelona farmers because the coach to players. No na mantia. Now we got to pay mamento. And the guy was very fantastic. The guy was very, very, very fantastic. And the me understand. Alonso above 49. Can run all year. The team of China, Benfica can put on to 51 unbeaten. Alonso the Pascal. But I Alonso has done well. Such a had Manchester for your plan. So I got a panel. But the first of Barcelona is a panel. Up against them, I thought I could have won. I'm putting no man.
Okay. Nana, area yara say so they do come.
I just studio the matter from me one time.
And I say,
Studio the other from me member.
and I say, wow, because then day now by also be baffy and one.
But the next month, okay, cost to cover vacation after July.
Oh, okay, yeah, you better show
cost to cover vacation.
But
It's the chair be what.
Obiajo so.
Obiajo be on to my Montoma. Aha.
Yeah, that's it.
Me ko bare kofi man pusi man je ha kofi man pusi ni na me ba so the crime the kusa da to wo da man pusi for no fixati for me ni make ma ko ba bo nte so from kofi man pusi kusasi utie
Okay.
so ate se man pusi ni kusasi for akon e wa so kansa me ni to
Okay.
You see, that problem has been existent for more than 200 years. That problem has been existent for more than 200 years. Nankopana ba woman, NPP abanban, Omaye NI 2409. So Oma ko recognize Bokonaba. So Bokonaba is a paramount. Oma recognize Kusashi traditional answer. Oma and Kusa. Into Eden Kusashi ni only Mampusi ni Mokoko. Mampusi ni so. Yes, na so ni Kusashi ni Mokoko. Yes, na so ni Kusashi ni Mokoko. When is that term for any answer for Akonda? When is that term for any answer for Akonda? When is that a common for any answer for Akonda? And so, you know, be a German. And people who do Kusashi for Madame Co. Bayania, not be a Boko. Not be a woman, I should be Boko. Mamma people, people could be. Because when you know what the answer, when you know what the answer, and people but is about one I have power. Mom pushing your team on you, Kusashi your team on you. Moon, not comfort. Mamunko, and your monko, and I took the count of the Wakunda. A lot of parts will be black. And so from the beer German. So they should move together. Oko Kitua, and yet, Oko Christian and German, the man pushes on the Kusa. To learn to live together as brothers and sisters. Madame Co. It is a back. Deputy.
Okay. Nana yada say.
You miss that.
Emisha. Nano Briboy, a private legal practitioner, member of the MPP, New Patriotic Party, I don't know. It didn't come on a higher neat 100.9. Ya Sanita no what I say. Ewa Hasaran so a year Emmanuel Adotialuti on so a parliamentary candidate and Yazutu on us what I say. Make sure any more say Nana Kojo J. Boa, Nana case of Abakayo. And now, my heart say,
I just so much. I mean, I will be a banner, I say.
I'll be a one.
Mampusi
Briboy.
Briboy. Mampusi Wally. Politics, a BBO.
I then.
Say, it's an idea, Jano. No, Jetty.
Why not, Uncle, dear John?
You don't know,
Briboy.
I can't so continue.
That's an appointment, and I'll cast a cotton party no more than appointment. But an appointment, no, say, what that.
Omobua. On one can send him some Omobua. Ah, I ain't had them politics and then you did. Omobua.
It's almost cast on the
question. What championed the cause of Dr. Baumia, Mampusi, what friend of Crana, Catino, Chrome, Peso, Becatino. Enkodu a year, Muslim watch any in a way, no one appointment yet. Never hold than I'm Urefi. Massa, a more Urum. I mention Honorable Kokofu, Baby Obia.
Okay.
I'm actually Alaji Afabu, Alaji Afabu. Oh, Adabraka. Alaji Baby Obia Michel, Alaji Afabu. Michel Macha, Alaji Tanko. Alote, parliamentary candidate. The incoming MP for Anyaso too.
Anyaso.
And that diabolic, energetic man now on also so be so mo. Na now kokweji. GC kwachi the late.
Alote, Talena campaign is on.
Jerry, Egusu, Namiado, Bibia
Egusu.
Egusu. If we send a corner, maybe I have to rush back.
Hey, a German is when you so.
I have to rush back now. Ensure in microphone so. Like they should be motivated to bring more people. Nti Egusu, registration no. Maminchia, yeah.
But somehow the more encounter a challenge.
Oh, begin any challenges. Technical fault, network down. But and say there is everything is stabilized.
Okay.
And I think so. Your opponent, no anchor. They wanted to bar some students, but we stopped them. I told
Mama,
oh, Debbie. I told them unless I'm not around.
Most of them boom raso pa.
No, you boom raso.
Ade ade yase ma nipa no ko to ni din.
Kwani chomu din.
O to ni din wi amoje do my dey can sing go.
No, Debbie. Ade yen yin say kwani free so do na samankesi. Osi on chro na owi na minji card enko challenge Debbie. Na challenge ya yes.
Na mrani nim say obewu say akoda ni free so do ni samankesi.
Court na yes no. Madi choti nyina ye ni bibia mu nyina mo gina na mentwe enu ansa Debbie. Mentumi ye ni sa. Oh Debbie.
Etina je say mo be boom raso.
Oh Debbie boom ran so. Ade ni say GS letter na buy ni HSA. Munko fie ma mo eziat sign from the top. So be anko fie. And I feel so the law needs to say you must be ordinary resident in the area. Inti two things in HSA you are not qualified. So we have rather make sure the law has worked. And this baby mo boy abaso.
Mo physically na mo preventing kola ni some more.
Because they
don't encourage
they don't meet the requirement. Inti me imagine
one. Mranda we say o there be na mranda na mrani nim. No. Ye need to perfect say simesi no the car bo eye papa yi. Ye nyina ye gina ye ho. Enso mranda say ye fa no ko gina court ne nkonko to na no ye go bi ye go.
Yes.
When it to perfect say obi di aba ahwi obi tirim.
Yes.
Ade ti na ye go court. But about politics ne dey amusi mu boom na no.
No. And the politics name Rani said nipa no should be ordinarily resident
so
in the area.
So who is to determine?
Now
who is to determine?
All of us, until you find agent, all of us must determine and make sure that law works. And the agent now, including me, and so my interest is very, very high. Stake is very high in this. And we say, maybe so. As a man can see, so are you? So by that law, you're not qualified to register over there. It's very simple.
It's because Nipo di animo bano. Your opponent and the animo.
Exactly. And this is he wanted to show me where power lies. Must he join them? Was it right for the opponent to even buy being no? You can't be the school bus. School no in MB before school, NDC before school. The school no the headmaster probably would have even listened to the headmaster. But my opponent ACF bus said they will register. Oh Debbie. Unless I'm not there. And there, Jerry, some of us will not allow some of these things. And you see, your friend regional commander, police, any commander, or see headmaster, your mom 4 days, who keep you more school, Momanko, until you are still the head. You can even give them 2 extra days, Monko. So give them the days, let them go to their various villages. So that was the conclusion from even the regional police commander said. They gave them 4 days from the GS letter. One peninsula Ombeko. And I think so, I know so the political parties said there be 2 additional days, no coffee. So I don't know whether they will give the 2 days to go register or not. And I don't know, say, maybe almost your mufti, one, you can wear mufti and come one, but we know because you have to go and transport them one. So look at the number of students, you suffer. But Enumbo, I don't think they were able to, if they are doing it, they're going to do it very well. No, I don't think so. So some of us, at the end of someone say, let's know, Obian say, the stakes are high. My Jerry, you have to be very careful. Now, everything BR should be according to the law. And from Rakwan to challenge some of us will not allow. Never. I said, me open agent now, MC now, police commander from regional. And I like Ekasa, I said, no. If we allow them to do before we go and challenge, because we know they are not qualified. So why would you allow? In the first place, Nippon is not qualified. Because, no, by a crime, I can say, yes. Almost free as man can say, but he must register. And it's just show of power. Show of power there. If I don't take the candidate too, Debbie. Oh, Debbie. Won't be inside no. Unless I want to allow it for to me. That one there. You want to be show of power. Once I know the law.
Adote.
Me name law na fine, but you name law na.
And I said, when you so one for law 9 years.
And maybe you
challenge forms in the go and for so.
No, you see, ordinary residents. So that one alone has even disqualified you.
Challenge forms in the first venue. That was.
No, my Jerry. Man, who say anybody is not qualified? You see, monitoring talent. No. What is the essence of the agent and the party people at the center to make sure some of these things are straightened? Yes. And me challenge na card no yejitua court na AC no. No. Oh no. I won't do that. I will never do that. Unless it be a me like I make just say no. maybe about 1 rand. If you call us why you be fine, but
when a man here, Obi and Saka voters idea, Obi preventing the pan say, oh man and to because you say the pan on qualify.
Oh no, on say we card in the by me to be our machine to the
yeah,
it's difficult to prevent because you na queue mo na say Oba to na say ukra card. Your share system no you are qualifying and they are, at that level I can't do anything. But na queue mo na say Edru na say the machine is not verified. Meaning say your data is not in it in there. I can't allow you to vote. No, you have to go back. Oh, Toma me cramboa. You see, the system must identify you. Oh, and that's what we are doing.
Easy.
Aside that,
easy say all extended time, you know. So saying we share ohona. Easy so be extended and not extended never have. And you so too.
Margaris, sometimes easy no. May name how they even gather their data. Almost estimating 600,000 based on statistical service. But statistical service data knows what people who have 10-18 are more than 600,000 across the country. Oh, and I feel so we started here also. There were small issues when you technical fault to the extent that a whole day want to me and yet some of the days are here and so starting 11. Wow. And I feel so network down. Sometimes network down until we are around 2. Now network a call about the following day with all these challenges. And I feel so in socio for the background they don't have a place to sit. They are just under the canopy. Canopy saying so it cannot save you. With all this, can say you are not going to extend. No? I don't know what at all will affect their operations. Maybe only 3 days, be another week, be what are you going to lose? So we mop up in Crawford 18. But baby, I'm bus station because they felt like Q. My main chance. Says here, almost a Q no air cut down. They are rushing to come. Wow. And not extending the thing. No, ebe hard in some areas. Fine, in some areas, maybe an among Crawford 18 no, or less. And I say, once our system, if they even open the place for a whole day, they may do less than 100, and I say less than 50. So those areas I understand. But generally, no, people are still coming. Wow, people are still coming. See, me was say no. Say or the 3 days become and I say 4 1 week become one. We'll appreciate that because baby but already 18. And obviously almost say I don't think I feel now over so now me feel say key because me say will be the 3 days. Ampa, some people came to the place 3 times. Oba from morning to 5 when Nisanka card no. And so when your card no. And no coffee. And no some back the next day. The same thing. 3rd day and send an Nisanka. Such a person can spread the news and say it take me 3 days, 2 days and say Nisanka card no. See. Obi be another person so emba no may refuse to come because of queue. Wow. Initial challenge na say easy should want to give at least 3 days. So I'm 3 days for mop up. Or no, can say they are hitting their target and they will not extend. You know, I think it's wrong. Sometimes they have to look at the data because this particular easy. All the figures someone say may 90,000 now I have 1.2. May I say he has never met the target, not even by ABR less than 10%. ABR everything is beyond here on a project. So when he said they will take their time. On my 3 days, I don't think I don't think what it will affect. So we can mop up because we are getting people who are 18. Also, most started when you grab Obi 18 was within the process. Ebi or children can be 18. Wow. Ebi or be 18 by Saturday, Sunday. We need to give some 3 days.
I know the South one we gain to me.
Me can't say more. I'm saying say
when you're 18, they are no winning. As at the time of registration.
No, for 18 within the period. It will be about the 18. Until I say, and so the person must wait, say, my D18. And then they say, no, I can come. Wow. And no on to me because and no D18 no. And I say, by D18 no, ebia or the 18 2-3 days ago. After on so, and I'm see be brain so I'm because almost say queue no too long. Ampa take you will be 3 days and on your car no 2 days. In Sunny Pan so expect information people will not come. But say see a queue no cut down no. Uncle for you see just 1 day, 1 full day, and I say one morning to afternoon. People are willing to come to also extend for few days nanka 3 days no exactly on no cost because you have several machines but by me here only 2 machines me whole population is about 350,000 according to the same statistical service no so likely of people turning 18 no group 5,000 6,000 that does they say you even 3,500 we are around 3,000 something wow so imagine say in community 18 about 6,000 there about 2,000 plus will be disenfranchised because of timing. And it's 3 days been or they can't wanka. I think it will work. Yes, because we still get people who to make coffee tin shop. No, come on, say you money 18. I didn't know buy. Oh, when you are not buying no the 3 days, 2 days, and be the may train. Wow, and so easy machines echo down, network echo down. With all this is no, I think it's on 3 days allowance. No, Jerry, Beboa.
Okay. Needs 100.9 parliamentary candidate the ma enya sotium abato empesuaso. Ya sanita no. Now registration is on extend also it was
Mark, let me admit say before and again for to be specific. Yeah pe to sumame. Yeah your culture no na di wura bibia mu no. To suma ukoto idea to suma me so the BBI is extension of time. I think it is not the best. But with the normal egu for a particular exercise like this election, and I say elections are now we study the terrain regards normal ebetumi SEC. For instance, enra nsuya etoyi. I can bet say the whole day was more or less useless when it comes to the election, the registration of the 18th, right? Into any time, and I say any rank one, and rank one and so to no pa and two from Cassia and Noma. Into we must put all these things into considerations. The issue of Honorable Adote, to say I will start calling you because you're already there. Amen. Honorable Adote, I can say. Ebi obi be turning 18 Saturday can the master and the factory because 1,000 days cracker will be turning 18 the next day. What the law probably should have done, ne say anke say ye ma a leeway say obi biara wo within me fa say beto by December. Nti say ye be sha say 6 months to December. Anybody who is 17 and above within the range ebi e beto aba no when you 18 must go and register. Nti say when you 17 in you shall say this month 7th May. Yes, 7th May. Nti me fan say bia from May to December within that period we be 18. It means that who was 17 some months. It should allow you to register. Say the be ya we be turn 18 December no we be to me vote. And of course you must turn the 18 before the day I hear the koto abano or on the day I hear the koto abano. No, I think we should look at the laws again. But as far as extension of the period at this material moment, I agree in some part because of normal air cost. So first day in the MFA say almost nothing as a result of 40 machines and many other things that happen. And now we feel at least in between time, you who say and so attract you and papa ko anim kakra no. Ebema people getting out to go and register. A lot of people would have stayed home. And also cut down the number of people essay and compare register. And a week extension, I think, is not bad. Within a week extension, I say for and Kodia, and then you say you and I tell you, even if you give 1,000 days in additional, say Obia and I just say onko. But I agree with the fact say extension should come in. Even though I admit, also say yeah, extension to soma no
all right, me that say need 100 now do I do in Chebe 05037217744 05037217744 yensha
I can person biso asema sana
there
African games no mo Ghana all African games when was that?
Oh, sir, just I think 2 months ago.
2 months ago. Sir, okay, some microphobia. They I won't even go there. But the government of the day spent $16 million dollars to renovate the University of Ghana Enterprise your friend said limited UGL and no more renovate halls for that purpose for accommodation is no man mark I'm not sure at all I leaking me home in ayema into mbisa say $60 million now omo the year renovation it was a facility no towards the game no within this short period of 2 months no e ban say $16 million no renovation no sa facility no leaky said the leaky no I think you should come and answer.
Facilities no more.
Yes, we should audit this particular issue to find out, say, how do you pay $60 million for renovation of a facility that you think you use for this All African Games just recently? Na enuransio kotoya ehonyina ayema. Me, I need explanation. Yes. The University of Ghana, your friend is saying, yes, Enterprise. The University of Ghana Enterprise Limited, UGL. Into why would you spend 60 million? And yes, 60 million Ghana cedi. $60 million.
And also like on campus. On campus.
Our campus.
Yes. Now my year na $60 million. After the idea no nsuo toya e ho nyina ayema. Me dwe ho amentiase. O de yenko ya asem so.
Okay. Me want two major issues e be hwe. One. Ensuo sema wo kan. Ensuo toto. Ensuo to won kran na ensuo ayi. Yedi can do $200 million. Yedi babekon the flat situation. According to Honorable Kwesi Bejira, who West MP, so mobile promo call site no. Ejuma one more share him sanka $200 million in the now Parliament has said
and to me
anye. So what might be because baby were 15%. The meaning some works be akoso.
It's kind of so I said.
Tikano
okay and to me I answer Spanish
no and yenesa adwuma wo mo hwe ni mu se na nke sika ne be ye no esa nke sika ne ye no sika na ntimi anye se adwuma no
ntimi anye omo ntimi omo first kana anye
aname na me nke
ka se omo first kana anye adwuma no
okay eti adwuma
okay se sika na ntimi anye sika no de on sa won
Adwuma $200 million no SSA ye no man fine okay and as the parliament has approved $150 million it's also torn crying and so the flood situation at that now you better the arrest of a year hopes and adoye and also you better ho asamaka na ya hwe kaya yefo hostel na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Siamaom. The impact is very significant to Kaya. And then Sonia. Now, the other first.
What do you Mama starting for Kaya? Mark, my stand on the Kaya promise of hostel for them. From day one, I stood against it. And I still stand. Me can be different because of more UNT. Na chanko bi akopulu abase na ukra nipa ben krasu no. I can we and never can wait na. They are still stand against this particular project. As we speak, there were schools or more facilities are not enough to take care of them. University of Ghana, all the public universities, any even boarding schools are more facilities are not enough. That is number one. Number two, I am not against the fact to say a beer and crofobia and huakoka a dream now as I say a buy a boom. But in this particular situation, and yes, and crophobia huakoka a dream a lack of government owned foresight to create jobs across the whole regions or the country. Just like Kwame Nkrumah did, don't assume say Kwame Nkrumah breso. Na kaya ye eni ho. Kaya ye never ho. But it was in its limited form. And knowing that Nkrumah ye nadwen say, then it is important say, ye the industries beko all the regions to absorb these people. And indeed, in the northern part, na akoba ne say education kropo ne ho na abomo. Nkrumah started by giving them free education. Can you imagine if Kwame Nkrumah did not implement the free education in the northern part? It means that just like the Kayayes are trooping into Ghana, the people in the north would have been trooping into the south to come and attend school. And the best thing to do or to have done was to have built a factory in the areas. Said these are the areas that contribute to the Kayaye menace in the down south. A Juma ISO moye ebiniho. And if you want to bridge the gap, the best and the wisest thing to do is to build factories. And as a kind of model yard, and once we have identified 1 or 2 areas, you who say Kaya ye ni free of a bapano, ni yakosi factory. Ukosi factory na no say the Kaya will stop automatically, but at least it will absorb some of them. Say the baby more bad down south no. Say almost visited back no say their peers are doing better with dignified pay. It will mean say they will want to rather go back there and work rather than going through the hardship of rape, mosquitoes, intimidation, beatings, knockdowns by car and motorbike, etc. within the city. And for me, that priority is totally out of context in my opinion, right? Because this is an invitation to the Kayayes to move from the northern part to down south. Because once they see that, okay, you shared with TV, so say Kayaye no crop necessary, you buy accommodation, and then come and no into your down south near Kayaye, Juman, you be baby ada. You watch and see. And the influx of Kayaye would increase. That is what I feel. Now, YMBC and one other issue. We have people in the NPP who are described as regular callers and testers. And then today I'm talking to them. Orobon Kosi Boateng, Wofake, Efo Munkala Jonas, Abrewa, all the names are Omoye regular part in calling and testing. They also need accommodation. Why is it that you provide accommodation for Kayaye? And these people who have made the party stand up to this time, you have not provided a facility where they will be trained as regular callers and testers. Ombenye nimdia almost de beboa party no. Yembisi ho anase omombisi omofake bisa ho say. Da ben na Kayaye ni bia fa phone. Now we phone into a program. Now we promote to MPP da. And I will promote the cause of any other political party da. And see this particular project and agenda is to buy vote or to amass vote. To say you are building such a facility not in anywhere that they are coming from, but rather in the city where they are dwelling. It means that the problem is not being tackled from the root cause, but rather you are best in fin and an account and you are the tackle. Yanko pony yansem no boni pano. Nanka a draw to say paracetamol is no man and can say a fabi. So we threw ya or yanko pon him say, ye were a part in the foot when name I nipa. I want him to be me now within a power no not at all. We have through ya there are so many parts in your foot and now when some nipa kwa brani or demon him to be me na uhuato until we solve problems from root, not from the branches. Until the even though a nice project, I feel say it is a wrong priority because those who need it they are still in the villages where the Kayayes come from. And for that matter, giving them this nice edifice would ensure but let me take it to another angle, Mark. Sure. This government has implemented the STEM system. It will be the game changer going into the future. But you see, just like the Kayaye, you are providing this STEM system or you have implemented this STEM system. If you don't match it up with a Juma as a STEM na forget it. You will still have the influx of unemployment in the sense that nipa na wakonya skills capital ben or the best just as you are giving to the Kayaye says omu tools and startup capitals. STEM no provided about 50,000 students per year. In this 50,000, have you prepared yourself to absorb them into the industry side? Or services. As we speak, Canada, any other countries are taking our prime youth out of the country, those who have skills especially, to go and or to go and give that skills in their country. steel benders, board dance, other people. All these people are going out. Now you say you are going to give the Kaya your friends capital to start. Let me tell you, Mark, the monies the Kaya makes a day. What the next share our facility no more or the horse I be journey. The only one parents obey a baby in the trato. Because the money they make a day in the market, and ya was a quarantine or person quarantine will be a motino. And if you push them there, come back to the market and see if the Kaya are finished. You see, so we must tackle it by revamping the factories in the north, putting up more factories in the north to absorb them, so that in the next 20 years, even if there will be Kaya, which I know said will never be phased out, it will never be phased out. In the next 20 years, at least there will be minimal Kaya down south. Mini job, normal air cost. Some even come down. And omopotel buy no assistant or be addict to either drugs or something else. So my advice is that going forward, if any government wants to do such a project, Kaya do not qualify for this. Rather go to their hometowns where the areas they are coming from. Talk to the chiefs, sit down with them, plan with them, and see say rise a farm na yen create. Namonya juma wom namo harvest ya mamu say so and so, something like that. But when you come and build these nice facilities for them, you are rather inviting them to come more.
But one more sustainability plans for home. One more so be see at the be a baby a woman free ban.
There's no need for hostels. There's no need for hostels. Skills training at their source where they are coming from. Skills training is the most important thing. If you, and don't forget, this is not a government policy. This is a campaign promise. It is not a government policy that any government will come and will want to continue. Some in fact, CSC hospital be, and that's CSC hospital project be now government be about to also and I point. No, this is a campaign promise project, and no government I can promise you, no government will come and say I want to continue to take care of the Kaya pay the. I'm not sure the private member bill Kaya Kamba. Say His Excellency say, "Ebebo manika into one side, meboa." This particular one, more manika. Into rather go and give them skills at their place of abode, so they don't come down here. I'm not against this very nice edifice here who will TV so you basic, but rather and can say common boarding facilities and I say use that money, convert it into building some factory be or omukrom and I say skills compound be nan komo abeko no more training. Omo training no na normal no mo ye nketenkete na nkrofo to ye sport bi eno de be mo money age na ba bi omo no waka ho because I want to believe say adwuma na omo ye no dodo na anka e bi omo mpewu but I can assure you say nipa is kaba onsem every day ye do kwhye ba bi no matter how the money no matter how small it is say 50 pesos crap ye do ba kwhye ba bi esika no emma say unhu sika nim bi I tell you they will run away from the hostel. You watch going forward. The hostel may be empty. They may have to convert it in the near future into a certain hostel for schools. Now allowance is so the Emma because you who bebre na kofo you who bebre and you see which government will come and spend money say military allowance ama obini campaign promise award ya adwuma bi esi ho. This is not a government policy. It is not sustainable. It's not sustainable. So create life skills. Create skills for them at where they are coming from. Make the skills become so enticing that even those who are here will run back to their home country, their home region. But they are here, but my brother, I'm telling you, sir, it's just a campaign promise that has been implemented, and it will not and never be sustainable.
Need 100.9. Yeah, me today. Hello,
Jerry.
Yeah.
I'm say, my senior brother about the about my campaign promise as far as the hostel is concerned. Make on the water in sooner air tunnel. Make issues no. Oshemu ye pa. Once Ghana, I'm paying for na any na. Sometimes no. Here I did say, you name your calendar for the season. Obi enim say a start year na e wi abebon from April May aircon in Sobeto after na year can about Gary project. Yeah, kaba sika yeah approve it. Although river no like we have not dredged it, and so on and so forth. They say then so as I say eto, and we are now approving loans. We'll go and dredge the rivers, expand the gutters. I mean, it's serious. It's really serious. Would you say because some of the things that I like when say we'll take it first. Ebe di hu juma pa be ni ye no. Eti o sa na nso na start. So no start say I say niam no. That's when we get up say ye dredge Odo River. Yes ye bie gatem yes. Ejumoni kra eda ho no. Bebre ye to nchen ya anye, and we are now waiting to dredge the gutter. Until it's serious. But it says in Swatona say I say Niama, I don't know what again we should do, because we know and in calendar no say in Swatona started, and this is a season for the rain. Now we should have done all these things months back. Ya dredge baby and Swani fine kama the areas I say expanding gutter no so everything should have been done in preparation towards the rain. But then SEO IHM. Sika Obo SE no 220 million say. Still and to be an e dey want me to cry count. E be no so na enso ni to na senior enti be se pa say yembo na nyama ntumi nko yie. And sometimes so me I blame Mageri. I blame the journalists in so Mageri, because like the way I leader for no leaders no
yeah, I was saying yeah.
When say so better a few way. Moon starting can say like you don't bring the expert. Minister or in charge, yen can want him say betwa and so ni thought as a start here na media mafem story. Some of your Mujumano should be also be a way to prevent, a preventive measure be. And can you start this year? No, I was start it. Because say from April Econo in Subeto, into departments they are in charge of all these things. I must start say mu ending come here Gary project ecosystem we do hifa. Then I'm departments are in charge of dredging the door. Na mo dey come. We and education part for Ghanaians say yeah they be here 2 year ball egu gata no so na start before in so the beba twins and so starting say a funny pa a senior attitude like a yi kwan no I say no then na give media attention nti nyina kan bi Mageri media for kan aban kan Ghana for nyina so kan ya 2 ball edi gata mo ya baby ayeti no so like baby yasi ye fie no so friend say nso kwan so ni nyina nti be say media no ya mun starting term ending community term then start e be a match na mo start mo friend the various departments say unu say Gary project ni say no course nti like probing to it mo hwe baby o mo dru dredging of done so na mo hwe big drains no mo ye they starting all these things and sun and so better. But so no to say man say yeah mark cover. I mean we are covering that story. Can one say me mostly no Mageri emboa seriously emboa kwa. The journalists so mumboa na AGYEMAN because enura say nieto enura say no. Martin say mebre o yin crofo roofing. I say niema how are we going to get repair all these things? You starting them can win some Ghana for who say obi biara won to ball like gata no so enye near say on ministry for works and housing, if I'm right, they are in charge of dredging of the odor. Almost some questions where do him are you dredging people will be put on alert say be eba but anye any crowd to crampo we share what an aircon it's likely say subeto and then so and I say obi ochina na ese niam nti yes starting them yen can win some in them. Let's probe into all these things and sana it becomes a topical issue ebia aginsem wow na Medema, I say around 3:10. I have to run back to the center.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
And Medema, me say you never you. I mean, kakra on the hostel. Yes, Makaya, you know. Major hostel no. Or about me. Or in the second they see and I say I'm buying.
I am buying Sika, Government of Ghana project.
Wow. You see, sometimes I don't know. Our priority is the issue. You are no more but if any saying Accra. First, almost started from Kumasi. They stay in Kumasi to work. Then some of them, majority comes to Accra. Hostel SCC saying, can he accommodate all of them?
Kumasi.
Hostel ni bi Kumasi, but omo wie. Accra de omo wie.
Accra de no wie. Techiman so ebi o. Won say omo ban all time so be lucky Techiman pa. Asa dodo na be Kumasi. Na ebi aba.
Techiman so nyani na omo ba.
Techiman so ebi o.
Oh, enti Marina dia omo wi say no. Can it contain kai of omo wo Accra nyina? Can it take care of them? No. We know the root cause of this rural urban migration. You name the reason why I'm over. Sika way I see hostel no. You the one ABA Palugu tomato factory nanka. Additional factories. How better now anka. When you have opened the floodgate to say Oba a baby woha, they will make a promise. You see hostel. More will be coming. You have opened the floodgate and more will be coming. And I cry so again. Many why you want cry. They be a year common to even cry year kono. Is it can answer ye? When we say be a magay, we didn't say those. Whatever you have friend is saying, aside media no.
But
which idea?
Basic answer.
Oh, until life in Accra is tough. And America say, yeah, I come from morning 8 to 5 cry. I don't know months, yeah, small business cry. Life in Accra is tough for us. Oh, so if you open the floodgate, baby, once a man say, ya see hostel. Nkakra omogu if any say be agbogloshino, ya chomo nyina ko Marina. I can your Muda or Dakuma highway no so Dakuma na meche. That's where they sleep by the stores. First let them so Muda or Accra no. People more will be added. Can you contain them? Oh, and Ejumano Ebiwa. Nti nipa ni da hostel or sorry no pa, na fa ni pan. Ba agbogloshi so baba sia niama. Is that the right way to go? Meanwhile, no, we could have opened more 1D, 1F. The reason why Ejuma ni ho. E ho say no. Maybe any issue. They have their family houses. They have their means. Land cry they can put up small buildings. Now, issue is about livelihood. A Juma anyhow. Why can't you open the jobs over there for them to be there? Say more, open more factories. 1D, 1F. All the way I work, if anything, north no more than 50 districts no. Which may be a Juma they will be there to work. And when you say Ubesi hostel. In the hostel, I see no who is going to pay the utility bill? Mark Jerry.
I'm buying.
Water bill.
University and a hospital come to mean to your mobile. Ministry come to mean to your mobile.
Nancy, if anything, I can't they put off their light. I bought this die soon. Other secondary school, other boarding houses, I want to be into you. Into this hotel no make your electricity bill every month, water bill every month, make some boiler every month, make my maintenance.
You be toilet
every month. I mean, no. You see, sometimes you don't understand some of these things. And sometimes me, I blame. I don't only blame say near all you know so me that for some count. I carry story no. Yeah, hailing the man, but it will bring other consequences. It will bring more challenges, more problems. You sure? See hostel no cannot even take care of young crop for mugu agbogloshi mokola kandeshi dakuma mugo nyina it can't take care of them. And I feel hostel no cry in this maintenance, in this a recurrent expenditure. They be a year to electricity, year to ensure ye boiler, ye toilet, so many things. Wow, that's a cannot yet see
training centers.
But Kakrebi Kranka is better. Are we going to equip them with job? And the whole of his life or her life, it's misplaced priority.
They said training facilities is included
in the hostel.
But the fact is that that's what I heard.
So they will be trained to do what? hairdressing and all those things.
And all those things.
Into you ain't not a machine.
Yes, that's
what they only be.
Now you go ahead and make
it
because
my Jerry. Sometimes you know, media from Subukan.
What a BBA media, Flanda media. Yeah, they were social media.
Media, I don't know. Not beside the same thing, you know, the electricity bill. No, water bill. But I basis no maintenance.
May matter how you interview extensively.
No correspondence. Echo. Correspondence. Echo.
Dr. Mahmoud.
Yes, sir. We are waiting. Who is going to pay water bill, electricity bill, maintenance? And I think so. OSEI, OBA, training center. Training center for what? Say also hairdressing.
Training center, no. You be a training center. Why need to electricity bill? Why need to?
Government.
Government.
But this is not government policy.
No.
So policy bank, a ministry bank, budget bank.
One magic at the account a year commission for technical and vocational education and training. So I am part of CT vet.
Mark.
Into processes I get to a technical and vocational training centers, you know. It's the same processes that this facility
so why
will
do
go
you
through.
Why do you
it's the same process.
Why do you have to pack all the so-called training centers down south? Can you imagine this beautiful edifice was built in the north where these people are coming from? Come on, see where. Now, and what's the see more type of building, chalets, recreational areas. You think they will come down with the training centers and everything? You are promised a bank where we account, so Mumbi account, who we are, your mount machines. Can you say it will reduce the impact? But when you bring it to the capital where they are thronging to, when you bring it to Pechima,
there is more to Niawayeno. I mean, there's more to it. Say there will be additional cost, and it's behind him. Also, they have put it under TVET.
Yeah.
Now, TVET is under Ministry of Education, me boy. Now, America say even the Ministry of Education, current boarding house, ground to be trouble electricity bill, and your kids are sleeping in darkness. Your kind ego. They restore nursing training allowance. They have not paid some of them 27 months. Now I say Omuchi and I say about Miyakoya and then some they pay 3 months out of 27 months. Why do we do this to ourselves, Jerry? This thing can be done properly. You take your time. Maybe BA is about vote. And America say we no odiko BA factory be wanka. You rather stop them from coming. When you have opened the floodgate, the next car on say news no about out and the young family say TBC say north when you know I can bet you bus BA air from ene
to be home
up to next week. You know, say people will be coming because yes, sure mo down because the people are deprived over there. Ejuma ni training center ni things are not there. Into you need now no can say you should look for a VIP sika. That from the north no. On sasika no. Onya on tremu take your 2-3 clothes na pack you. Odru Accra with the Rabba me someone in the area call Madina. That's what we are doing. Would that one help us? It's misplaced priority. It's very simple. Jerry, medasi.
Also medasi.
Because almost set a target. Almost set a target of is it
5,000.
Until you almost hear him say more.
Oh, there be 5,000 your woman register or more.
Any Mark, you see this the facility as I've watched it.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. And I mean, besides, could you imagine Sanke will not no one baby almost free ban. You could see what come, I once I say, recreational facilities, baby, or Mamma Beko school, crèche, move, no. This is what entices them to go. Then you are training them. Yes, Obimusu, do you have vegetables? Now you are buying 20 direct to feed our malls. Massa.
Now, baby, I hear because what kind of size? Someone's one more baby to order.
Baby, I want to be so almost to him. Almost to say, into or share baby out. Now, your baby sister edifice no training centers are whole the operation be obeying honor. Which one would the person choose? So, Babas one, no mamma and come. You can say, a almost fair. Someone the mom from one who dim rames no ma. No, the jobs are not there. So, you solve the problem from the root cause, not at the head here, where they are thronging into. Techima ya koshi omo kwan so ya de bia kosi. Masa me you see
it won when say enya de enya sustainable. Because say no said the TVET for afa womo ediera womo your friend saying womo sector hono. It ye hu say a training center. Ye hu say a baby akaya uni kwa kwada keke.
What is the name on the facility? Kaya ye hostel meboa. Yes, and I promise to buy. And almost here you all the publications
from modern Kaya training center.
That is it. So it appears to be say even ordinary person krepono so who cost our facility to go and benefit from the training. I cause who say and now say me Kaya ye. You understand? Me was anka omo ye no open. Just anka other people crowd omo Kaya ye. They could also go there to benefit from the training. But why are they say limited, skewed to only Kayais? That's why I have the problem. And where the facilities are pitched, it's wrong. It's wrong. Dr. Baumia knows his own area, his northern part, how deprived they are. In Tim Nkrumah, when he was introducing the free education, well, you know, holistically, they started north because that place was the most deprived. And the band you may be in so, or started making sure say north, honey, you be in Juma a year. Omo primary produce no omo de be bie sa nwuma no so de be omo benya nwuma ye nti bibi ti say sebe anantwie a na ye di fi mali ne other areas ba no mostly omo be pie north bayira ye dua wo ho tomatoes ye dua ho nti Nkrumah opened up this area by first putting in place the tomato factory, the meat processing factory and many other things that Omwankasa rice processing factory, all of them into omo primary produce now esase wo use now would it tell me omo use their primary products buy omo dua say be be chips na ya export whatever it is say be some make sure say you put the factory that can process bayre no ho until they will be entitled to grow more bayre now see omo mra nkran omo mra Techima and your bus be e ba no ombeba because the edifice is so beautiful and it is I can say it's well planned in a manner say so what they consider what and can doc next time we go when you munyam say young crop we not they were deprived for a very long time but say see the ICA be ya oha no we encourage you stay here bombo braha so person ko nkran a time will come we be but and yes so use will come as one no matter and like I said I can assure you they make obi ohun sikanim every day. Now what they question baby I won't scan anymore every day. Master Obedjane. I'm telling you. Into what they are trying almost 50 persons no munyano. They run back to the center of Accra to do their business and go and sleep. We training now with the more. I can assure you say many of them will run away from it. Because what why I a boring man. Ofi say we are there na me de benya dache. Mbesuya hairdressing. Ye wi mama so me san ko north. There be owie pe o trankra ha ya. Na congestion one still urban. So the best thing is pitch this edifice, so beautifully made, pitch it over there, add all the facilities to it and the necessities to it, and then let them stay there and do omo hano. Gradually they will run out to go and join them there. Omo are better off. They are living a better life. They have their own shops. They are doing A, B, C, D, processing, share, etc. They will join them. I've been against it from day one, and I still stand against it.
Okay, what's your need 100 points? And now, could you do what about the cow? And okay, I'm more cover. It's the same.
I don't know why I want to be near here.
Yeah, then Uncle Pass. Now, yeah, never say, and I mean, you know, if I KPMG report on my now, hopes in the end.
Okay, right. Now, okay, Akwaba. Now,
okay.
Now, Mark.
Yeah. And what Kaya Yedi and said,
my Jamie does.
Yeah.
Is she an archer?
Yes.
Yes, she but she have programs
to say that.
The created. So, such light in Katochi Bakukran about
no one and
I said, and done me both called this other is a torch in Raja Mediana. You call me no one and uncle so.
How, you to me from me. Alonia, week away, and the whole. Let us make sure watch him.
Mate, Mefro Magji. Okay. Yeah, but Dr. Mahmoud Bamia Abaso. na ɔne ne mpanimfoɔ ne adwumaso a ɔmo ayɛ na I'm not surprised offer the owners they say when you see who come to be when they were no I did we see the name GD say now I wasn't expecting offer say offer I bet can't the work kicking
offer no why
I'm not fan you know offer my James offer na anyone to
but them business partner
aside that offer no one no offer your classmate on your small boy that
once I go away
over your Zalito, is a Ghana politician to promote any power. We only the classmates is a Guatimenza. 1992 no mutoko ko is a all the Guatimenza immune. Well, can you imagine? Have the no money saying and the two no mutoko ko. Then just what toko go kill. Where go cratch it.
Go cratch it. Okay,
yo. But about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Baso, chair MPP Penny from chairman, so basic polling station executive, na me more yensia callers nenso abaso ma je onim se me de enipa ba ko asia callers adwuma mo ye no adwuma party ni mu no yemu but there be ameka if you have the opportunity to sit on radio na ma je wo kasa wie na se NDC ya callers nko na efre no mu di watem na wo anya wo party ni ba kokra ma na amfre an support wa empanifo no beti adwuma na mo ye na se
yeah.
But because of radio nisi bi omunko TV nisu binti omunim the supporter see ya policy edema yen communicators no etimedie MPP both see ya callers MPP ni NDC nyina da bia metena fidi so amechia wo mo mo awadwuma pa mo ye no monko so den ya dako obere no mfa so obeba so why then okay
Lancash. Oh, that's what Alan Ho.
Alan in film.
Yeah.
That's on the.
I don't know. That's the Alan.
Says I know can say what could dear for fantasy. Enti ayi Magje. You heard you Makasia, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Akobiano, na ofaya saneta no ani abira o ka so mfanko tamale o mfanko hehe no de ko honu mananka beboa no no angata wo kasa na no sie no na je wo kan sembi o de babe condemn ha de ni se de Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ya wasi hostel yi o mbekọ akotena no maso ya babe ka ya yi na se de wo kasa o de ko tamale no kura nso a o ma imagine so babe ka yi no mo ntire mo babe ya mu ka ya yi enti baby a de besi bia jurisdiction bia be ko bia no obenya ho challenges but the reason behind a den we see no Magye enye se ye de kwa stopo se de no ofo ye ka no omo efiri north e ba no omo ma ba bedru wi omo ye handicap no ene de yi omo afiri sa amane ni mu because of ya wadi adansi dura na dwuna na malata market wo hwe abuguroshi na ho ba bi ti se Accra Central tudunom na Magye wo hede we nipa arahoseme wo mse bi kura wo nkwala nkitenkete
yeah
no mo de omo da wo imu ensu oto ebo wo mo enti sabe ofanka dayasun we de na me expect say wo be kan the way a wo kan no ena mom de wa shock me because eyade ba kwa wankasa wo sika sesi yanka obesie yi wo mafiri ho enti ena pa de of wa shock me ena mom de wa shock me
propaganda na efe
enye propaganda me no ananti ache enti no seriously Magye minim say Magye ze wo Magye minim we baby enkrofo ne de dane nkwala nketo ano Magye okuta seske ubesi de omagum a wonyi omohwe paso faka se da bi baby de asie ne de kaisa be yentutu ne afa nko wale Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kurom ne hona e ho ye omunsu kurom omo baby da wo ho aha no mo be din senseme a mo pe baby ada na ha na wote no nyese be na hogunu so me am fa se adwon baby otabu pa wasi bibi wo fiange be ka se pepi bi din yenko ha ba yire ibi ni wonti ne se pepi du ko na akopema na wa bese ni ekwa ha ba nyina de bi ba ni abe no apodwe
so obu ne hofo
enti bibi ni honti eno ma sorry meba bibi ni honti eno ma sorry aba fom ha a mo ba be ye adwuma waba me am nim so fa ya me am kama mama ni hunu e wo bi manso Magye obi manso ama ni hunu na wakopie na afi wa onim nipa wa afro so wo ba be hia no wa ama na na woni baabia woni mobia obi manso no ani so ayo totototo
kan dem ebi to me
ebi to wa o yes anto na to wa ge bia ba nga si kan nyina de be kwa kosi da maka yefo no serious o manje no wakoduru airport na fe wo frɛ nipa na woni na di nkomo no ama wo ayi nyina no wo frɛ na wo mfa wo frɛ afa de na on se honzo no go amanoni ana abrofo na kasa na different from here dey uti anye ne kwa Germany no mde da chiri guzu a wo wura ko be ko enti mienu bi experience da mani hunu ni bi pai enti me de ade a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne MPP aban aye e de amaka ayefo no e ya de sombo anya dan ne nko a omodwene ko kan se da bi yesi dan ne nko ama o ma da che papa ben ne ye pede ama o ba ma je ma men kai fo nsensem ya ye kan aban bi bai ono so dwene wo mo ho sa ban na pani oda no ye mampani dara John Dramani Mahama wo san pre CM to abama no na hwadwene a ode dwene kayofo ho okoto pan na omde so ane ma no e na ode support wo mo wa nwene ba bi omoda ho wa nwene omoda ache ho omonye kaye ni forever to oto pan de boa mo obi anye no fa nso ane ma but ye nya mampani abedi akire o se da bi pan na menua pani toy no wode boa mo de nanso anya de boa mo papa to ase ye das sumye so ne so daye ne adwene wo chena de mo so mo da achembeye because you cannot continue to be kayo forever enti de kan yempe baabi ma mo ntenansa enya baabi ma mo tena wi a baabi amotena no ye create bibi ti se school e wo ho de amamo ne amamo nsa no dwuma na me fi so ofa wo ka we no na wo ka de aka ho se na nka Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia entremu niemfa mowura prisons no niemfa artisan we onim say first minim say nom da so ya tete no prison ko bi be ko prison amaje obepia bonte no wonsa no dwuma of onim say okay somewhere 80s 90s minim say enei omoda so ye de ya carpenters masons I know be of me prison ba amaje o mason adwuma no o ye no na wo ma etia bonte ni ntimi nye because say wo mo no na omode a friend is o ma yes omode some international contractors bi ba ho e ma omo be kire wo made e the kind of designs ana branch ani okumasi abonten so no ye ka so yes convita wonyi ne da enti yemfa mowura ho yemfa technology na ye kire abonten so fo no yemfa mowura mu da ye kire prisoners ni so adwuma sabe obi be ko prison be ba no aje ya ne nkrofo didi nkomo Mr. Obi beko prison be ban first work on na say owia mobile phone na oba na afi wotwitu ko akwa share seniors no ha moma training ni ye say adwuma no wa anye ni ye and na nye prison visitor na me kokko na nze ma je minister obi ho no ma ono kra bontia fro no woman the pardon kwa di ni pia bontia obesa ope prison hotena e ho no so ye ni business ofa ye kan say na hunu bi da baka se eboa one the prison tina be ni de me see ye wongofo ho a on pabonte pay this freedom no for prison ho no hey ahemfu nyina ho yes you mo hini wo prison ho o me governors ba ku bi kwa Kumasi prisons na maje everybody ni person mo di o mattress ye dia be ya do ye say prisoners na so no ba ku for da be 13 so na nsa no be for 13 no 5 go wa wotia so do dia for 13 no ti the boys say 7 no na 5 no fu ya no mayi 111 no matter that's no nko under 13 is so ade as a prison hin no leader wo hodom no ti say won ye do be ba no fire opanimfo na ye do ba be wuro ho na wo pebi ada no watua no ama ba akoso ada o chense de wasi hotel e do di ti bebire na no abontentina anya omode e kwa be na de omo so betimi afa so yemfa dwumasua artisans no enko trainee wo omo nso ICT unse omo adwuma ba bi omo no mimi hu ni say omo omere they have enough time to also na made that's how I see it when it comes to computer business. I see it to be abotire adwuma because the mimi chi say me download the no atre ho na ayi na ya e twa ne ho meso every machine ho akosisi a mini sa daje no ba na ne am no mo abotire no so timi fifi ma na machine yes woja no betutu ni nyina no asese ne fofora ma aka se nyame be ma na dom no aye ne de no atodi na yas enti de ye kan say wo hwe bra Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia abodi amakayifo na ofa me tie o kakra abasobo no bo ne kitwa bi na start criticize ye But me feel so can ma basobɔ ne yɛkɛse because yen nyina nim say life changing a project in the one. So will you be fra bonten da ntontom mu. Na of what me akɔ hada no. Mesra wo nyɛ pɛmrɛ na kɔ hada na.
Bibia.
Wo kɔ pɛmrɛ na kɔ hankasa na kɔ hada na.
Me say bibia kyerɛ sɛ perfect infrastructure.
Yes.
But I'm saying say Sanko ko see wo no for the source. And how them development crop anka they be bar around.
Ofer no na make am ati asese so ko see wo hostel anka mkrofo be san ho aba.
Nti Sanka be minimal.
They say do obedru no yenya wo mo no wo zumu ana. E ho na mpesa zo twa adwen si so. Ebi enya bedru dada. Enti wo se ye so de wa hana no. Ye wi a na afei e na beka say wo kan ne sa. Ye nya bia momo ha wi a. E kwan be na be fa so si ho nso ano kwan. Se be ya omo nsan ma emeka ho bebre but ofa ayi akwese ayi ofa senentin kru wo mia ne de ye wosu wo mia ne ye nsu etwa ne nan wonim se ye de bibia to nchen a adwuma nso akayefo ne ye o Accra Central no mo de boa pa o omo de boa o omo de boa papa so wakoto niema na ho akiro na bobọ ho e na wuhuru ba bia wo de fa ka wo afi wa na be kira nhwe bi nanso ye ntimi ma ne koso na say obi no asa one de ne carry ana ne so on the omra me but one thing I'm realizing so ne say of agidi ye say enye even Ghana nko a if you took kwa mono ne asa adwuma ebi e wo ho wo benya nkrofo mo masesa on niema no because say na nse take abonten so the whole grandpa the Africans in asa ko e no de ono ba fi o ye boga o ha no we kan ye wo ho kuta truck no de twe niema e dey ni sika o de kofi ni chen do ye adwuma o ya ba adwuma ho. So strategically no ye betimi ahwe ne de niema toto fom adwuma no ebia e betimi ahwe ne ahwe ho ye but me dey me feel say so far so good edifice idea ni hu infrastructure ye idea ni hu na ne awa akura hu neto se na nya ofe efe pa ye a kire se anza wo munyina ahwe se de onzo hwe ne za onzo adi adanse se efe
okay
enti mani age se Dr. Mahmoud ba mi adwene sabe ni kromfo na enye ni kromfo ngo na ka adwuma nye ni kromfo ngo na eye ne omo asabe mobro wafo hiafo enyanka ne omo anidas wasan ofie enti amom do mo ha be hye sa adwuma we mu no wo hu omo mobo na waye sa project kese we di amom yankoso ne entre school nim ne yenkire omade yie na if possible cry yen turning to be a vocational school na afei omo so nwie na awia nya onya certificate a ono so betimi de atoa na brabo so megidi yesi de nso kan magje ebebo apa ya me akoyenim.
All right. Meda say now so ka Hobson the comment na account yeah
you know no credit the ho na waka my usual platform I call it for his arrest. In fact the very first day or granting interview I was listening to him live. Okay kan then some of the kan yen nyina wie na say man we say a chino because whatever it is that the MPP did you were part of it. In fact, you orchestrated it. And you say, Obi, moye, and Ombeka chiro. But we say, wo na wo spearhead the throwing of the dynamite. Now, you know, so memoha dynamite and this a knockout. And this I was here to dynamite 2016. How come say Obi until until say MPP? Whatever crime that MPP committed, whether it is true or not, in winning in taking 2020 election, you were a part of it. Whatever it is that the NPP did prior to 2016 election, you were a part of it. I don't think so. Real Hobson, he was not aware of the fact that NPP before were training mercenaries even when they were in opposition. So you have been a part of the system. I want to say, Obia Bodi and Obia so say, "Akwa we die ni hu na enne wa free munti." Ufi se ba be huru omontoma e wa bontin. But you see, probably what he was not realizing is that there's nothing under the sun regards political manipulation. Hobson wu nim anase a friend saying MPP for aye. Opposition, the largest opposition, in the chrome ye. They know. Yen create a bonti comment no. Yen nim no man cro 4 years and son of mobile no both parties. Into there's no way I will bet me any other alternative information superior to what we already know. Don't forget. Say MPP or more woman or ye nipa. Now more do ye be issue or more certain juma bi no so. omo catch omo nan fofo omo nan fofo catch omo nan fofo no omo nan fofo so catch omo nan fofo na at the end of the day no omo so catch yen te ha na yen bia beka right nti enye say ye nim de course we know nti if you want to insinuate say who any other fresh information now the Bema NDC anapa you interview ye nua me nua pen Yami who so can say Hobson kura woni ne show catch ne say opese John Mahama man kwan no meshia na nsem wo beka. I told you on this platform say it is an agenda setting wo so beko nkoto dwa nim abu apa Mahama chaw eh na ba pa ne chaw ye de September eda wo kan wasem na wuntumi emfa ntodwa wuntumi mbu kotodwe no wo de kwehye September and I was saying say the NDC have better information regarding national manipulation than you. What you yourself hopes and Adoye did no the NDC have facts on it. Ebi omo country, but they have information about whatever it is that you did during your operations as a national security person or during your membership with the NPP. Inti omo de omo can say ye wo de kosoka right, but you see 20 who to out ye huru treasure ye te ha enna ebeto odwa of Sawabro ni bi yan kwani ye ba ni nyina na Sawabro no you were involved as a detailed security to her per the Sawabro ni kan yan konsambra nyina no ye hu wo tape so allegedly say you have gone to a certain hotel to tamper with Sawabro ni laptop. CCTV camera captured you right. Young came further now, so you were between Sawabro and whoever was involved, right? And you say, who was a criminal records? Now, Uba Bontim Becassa, you were Juma Fiwinsem. Now, to Dynamite, he said, Uba back another party, and I said, Power son. Uba leading me at microphone. Who are now yet part of the criminal gang? No, would you actually be in a year? And you know, the media, I love the way you do your things sometimes. We don't want to so the information bar. Obia be invite you back and okay. Don't forget, say, on Captain Smart's program. Anna, you send Bisano, Dynamite, no. We say repeat here. Right? Another same Captain Smart program 3 days ago or whatever it is. No. Yeah, Bisano, no. Or say one to Dynamite, no Ghana, no to no Togo. Two different things. Because from the one, I say, okay, I'm say, right? In the affair, you're to no Togo. Now, you say, better to Dynamite one in the crew. Right? Or Casa on the second invitation with Captain Smart. Na me say obi friend one. I suppose say trying to calm him down say Tobo and Kikadi Okikano. And then he was responding, even though he was talking, he was responding to the call say, Mama Ganya Bochrat, me yere na frame or calm me down. You see, so the why in MPP phone him. The MPP for aye in almost woman. And this is not a naive political party. They will crow you for information, bra. They have more info about you than what you yourself you know. Maybe I don't know why you say NDC for omunim. But at this material moment, what you want to aquatra of a phantom. Oh, Baba, you see, the party that you yourself was a champion in committing certain crimes. That's why I admit to Dynamite. Because yes, say when you're 18 hours of sound mind, nobody should deprive you from exercising your franchise. So if you have been able to disenfranchise or subsidize a lot of people, it means that you yourself know you have committed that offense that you must be arrested. And for me, I am wholly in support with the arrest. You're interrogating. Now you saw no say no cross Dynamite. You to me bubu ne torture. Because you name the Eba 2024. So the Abaya, young who say be a frafanto or money and want to Dynamite. Inti NDC, I have more or less issued a note of caution in common. But I'm saying, say, NDC, unless you are playing mischief, don't fall for these pranks from Afrafanto people. Say, hey, you better have more information. You better have say. Those information you claim so the NDC for they have it. They have it. Just don't deceive yourself. And I will not be surprised and so say. Esikadi ebetria. And no actually can be or will be a tested. There be funny in. No cancer, me here make cancer, me so me percent NDC for from me. And I'm sitting be no crown na yeka. Because what they the modus operandi of Ura Hoops na the time of MPP no. E dey ben pa no kan ye. nanka the party nyamrasha omo no na ye against it. He supported everything holistically. And now we're free muno. After they also be huru omo our bonting. Now who hwe mu wie so a back criminal agenda no. You won crofo e de omo ye. And you are one of them. Sitting at somewhere in Jolu plan all the things for the MPP. Masa mamen kamasem. Me.
Prime witness.
Said
now they okay there.
Said me.
What the name of location baby?
Me say baby o mo tire.
Oh.
What you
reframe your
omo no msa. Me say baby o mo tire o Jolu. Na mo yes, and I sound no so bad.
Oh David.
I sorry me refini. Oh, you baby who share Jolu traffic, no ko Jolu. Who road traffic no first turn on your left. Who far one first turn on your right. Go straight here. Sorry dem be ho. Omo wo joint bi ho no mo tra. They let your adula bi. And me hu sa joint. Because ye pona me ko sino a. Ono wo ko tra ho. Eno mo no nti me sino a. Na ma. Obi ene sa no man. Ono omo for mo adwen. And the American do na anim sa joint no. Right. And who na woni mo ene ta ba bi. So I'm saying say I'm sorry, sir. The general public and even the military, the police service, probably they have information about you of your doings when you were in NPP. Indeed, why then do you come and play saint when you are out of the NPP? Right? Bail look or mama why lucky. Why lucky pa? Say your money bail. I am not the judiciary, the security. Now me, I don't believe in the things they do any longer. I don't believe in the things. The issue of adjudication this time everywhere is packed up, and you were part of the packing up of all these places when you were in the MPP. And then you are here and country, but me so say the woman ya pame me ya CPP. I never tell him gusu esu so me ko obi. And I spoke the truth. That is why by a pame free muno me metra ha nkan say meni asuma siko ha ye kwaji so so meni asuma siko ha ye kwaji so. No. You don't do that. Until say our back no. I want to believe say when the media call him, you will be very circumspect with his pronouncement. Or be very careful this time around because no man enye no kura no. You don't come and label it on a party and now nothing like dynamite unless it proves beyond reasonable doubt. Say I'm pass dynamite. You want nkiti bi aye to e de pam nipa. Me who be that? Say dynamite you want nkiti a we betumi di akọ baabi na nipa ko kakra be say 200 wo na wato no mo dwan nti bi da. The general apathy in 2016 election for the NDC stronghold. It was not about say yakoto dynamite. There was some intimidation as part of it, but there was a general apathy. I know more pianko to abano. Nti I know better how can say mo na mo to dynamite. Nti who the information about mama hammer ne other things. My friend, and NDC right. They will pay for those information. I wouldn't be surprised.
Nanake.
Yes,
sir.
Ura hope senado ye. I remember the thing will be la AGYEMAN no. Na my J said you name in there be the American say me who be or ye madwuma me ye bi. Na esunsun so no. E de na kopia asemu I don't play games with it. Because I've come to understand say of what a microphone let you know kasa. Sometimes one you're careful. Assembly there, and they said the host no be see ajeje so. Ebema obe wi no. Now don't say good because every media station want to be the first to broadcast information. Majeme boa. Na ama traffic ache e won the station ho. Enti sesi a mete e wo pa ma starting cancel bi say information bi a mensa ka 5GP ho. Ajay wo be so me so ama make kan nyina.
Anya say me so maybe sound.
Obi bisa eno na make no. Kwase ni nsoso no. Won ka say da bi ko anu tum da. Me say no anu atwon dia ko gina ha no say IGP ye dai. Anazo was president. Anajo Mahama ye dai. Na nso utirima ye ode na wo kirim. Wo be kirem be wie no. na wonchire mu na banka ba no wato ya de wokwa amaje ye mfre ni biu na party fo na di akire ye yodium yire ho no the only thing on be ya ne so ba be san line be gina police station echi the cost wo inside the hot they will not be there with you semra ne so mu ni ye jeli wa prison na wokwa you go alone ti media me hu ni say e futuo ma ye nyina I will not sit here and crucify him. No. Whatever Hobson has said, I did not back copy amani copy muno. The yes ran say, Emrano, the infant baby was here the two. I made the me enya dia I am a de name and Niger. Say, Sabe, as a party communicator, I've known Hobson for years. Me young people need pop. Me, I will never denounce NPP for any other political party. Me name raising crab. I'm a giant people say, no. Yeah. Pencophobia doesn't go with MPP and can make a be. Because me feel say, I know you could feel capital as them. And then let me tell you, and then let me tell you, and I made dream be about your former general secretary, and I know him too. And then only party in BM, the certain key people, and then Omuni who BM. Even Metier, I think the interview I know him to go in and say about Dr. Mahmoud Bamia. So no sign here, Emma edit Dr. Mahmoud Bamia running mate. But in the no Bible quotation be a medicine one say. Bible said obey Jina Kusi and no Bejano. And yet obey Jumano, no sign it. You so funtum that diemu, we done the coffee for films and seminal on Fatasu in a Juma. So also will call the annual anything. So also will sign what she and sign for good. And he said the medical cano. And they are Metia Casa de minim the Bema Massa Samajuni. Every people who say, I just say, you offer you, said the you. And you know, say, the Apamo, dear, wouldn't say. But I believe, sir, Method to Manamo in such a way, say, and go doom peppers, because a party they say, Yapamo. Mijidi is a toda, and the money be one ma. Penny was we Bema Bibiramaji, a kunjao. A kuni be one might be an annual corner, wafire, wapepro, who are quadiata when he has a cocoa sacono. So, a foot to a medibema in and saying, and here can say ye. Now, Matisse hopes in a bill. I am bailing for 20,000 and 2 shorties. And see, Ninja may I'm happy sending second bill. No, name Omra Bonting, not dear, also be corrected. No, be corrected. But for Mr. Okan, what dear? What count dear? Jamin, I mean, come dear. Dear also be corrected. No, uncorrected. Office only be answer corrected. No, con enmity. And you're quite in any. Me the son of meeting Yakafa, sir, as a my I will not waste my time on this. Issue.
Okay, higher needs 100.9. May Baba call I am a tear for her brother and son and my make us a quick messages. Meet me after move through. Coleman says Dr. Baumia is the choice to lead Ghana. Let's support him for better Ghana. Wensa McJerry, good afternoon. Please tell Alute that he will laugh at the wrong side of his mouth 7th December. The discerning people of Enyasotium will show him where the power belongs. Wow. Way free wine. Also 7 December, yeah, hoping on one echo. Tell now, within this, Emmanuel Kwakuyamwa, and now, Odiaba. Wensa McJerry, on one bread, DMB claimed he is just a driver's mate and only gives advice. On the other hand, he claimed to be the best performing vice president in our fourth republic. The payment of the nursing allowances in arrears he promised and delivered means that DMB is part and parcel of Nana Baumia-led government. The ordinary Ghanaian are pointing it to him that Nana Baumia government has failed the fight against galamsey and corruption-related cases, high cost of living and cost of doing business. Michael Edifree Ashalaja and Odiabe. Well, say good afternoon to you, McJerry. This loan has a lot of questions. Madam Cecilia Dapa must come and answer some questions. Labi, Edifree, East Legon. Richard said, Honorable Cecilia Dapa must be made to account for the gargantuan dollars the government received to fight flood. Dr. Baumia's tracker tracked the drainage of the Odo Lagoon as what they have done. Inhabitants of Adabraka came out to deny the drainage of Odo River, as claimed by Baumia's tracker. Nanado's appointee and their family and friends will never see poverty in their lives. King David edifies what I meant. Also, I'm begging our parliamentary. Hey, I'm begging our parliament not to approve any loan again. All this government knows is loan. There's no work to show. Also, with your feelings, now call your incoming MP for we to say, yeah, East. Francis Sata said, hey, my Jerry, rest. Why? Morning radio, afternoon radio, evening radio. Abba. Okay, keep it up. And then you realize the between you.
I know. Make
the same thing. Or tell me, say, Bomua.
My dear pillar, they will be anywhere, my dear Nancy Mamano. What Yamus was out to us, you know, so dear. Anyway, what's your dear? Manfred Mamu paying in a car deal.
Me paid it to say, Minia come back to US or say, Chalo, here, you may have said. You see, I mean,
I got bet $40 million.
$40 million. So, where's the McJerry? Why Hobson Adoye was arrested, but living Samuel. And there's Samuel quiet. And now the tete yourself no go kind. What Samuel could said is more serious than Hobson. The state securities is stop. Said the omo ye where you might be free Accra. And now, Abba, you might be that same. Where say, oh, okay. My face here. Mama call man so 0302243540. 0302243540. Na when you are doing channel pen a my own man so much was back on the atiatum. You go so I fix it and fixing.
Hello?
Tell him my hoe.
Good afternoon, Mark Dejari.
Yes, sir, boss. Tell him go ahead. Bro.
I'll get for quite in the connection.
All right.
Mark, your door is no to my power over my Ghana mine. Mark, the Yamisha, Yami, was
Amen.
Mark, what's your Andrea Assembly? But man for more beyond the rest of my being called. Monsieur or Montpellier, big James Church or Church Ghana for near my papa or ye. Now, Abia, a Pobina was there or both, said your person or Montpellier, a pro bar or Butua, war church in my power, Bayan and Manamano. The dear or the arguing a divertical. Nanso, may catch your beer, say, Unia Cunia, Ila Collect. Ne communicators on better than radio. What being a Kunyana or Kazashu, I know Kazayi. Man Kasa and Zamrano, and Rana Organano. Here was a Romano. We have wine and very dua, the Nova Coast, because the Nya Gipia or no, we are independent. One should be, one show, so you can see a toy at this thing, so you keep your point. And you was Andriano, and Randy.
Okay.
Bonfire said, Mark. The man who you know, the catching in your command was there, or the time we're doing him, and the woman or comfort now when you're careful.
Better say, Quabana to I. Memo how?
Hello, man.
Yes, man, you too.
Yeah, me too. I mean, about say, or no, own to mean the now so MPP. I view even Kunadu. Nukunu audi NDC by ordinance NDC. Minimum for the doa parties.
Sir, I know see I so view.
Or no any view, but I make that it can be possible. Say about me no. But I am caught there's a central issue no. But me I mean hopes arrest no. Obia to me who say MPP government that person who this amount for no more no mutimi win election no agenda asan we atwom ono MPP mu da until 2016 no na obia ni bro Hobson play o MPP mu ama ibu ba be se kwagina atama asan mi two chema Hobson Adoye wa bo bia so ama na ye makondo ena de ye den
Okay.
2012 petition. Okwa jina ho no say MPP for the okan say ye de. And the other na mo pese mo kan obi yem kasa amanfo kasa yem e so ye human rights lawyer. Wo no yi criminal libel law. When is agenda and it will not work. Ghanaians will speak and the MPP will go out of power. Thank you very much.
Maybe I saw me that say memoir. Hello. Hey.
Hello.
Ana kasa.
Aja mahan. No problem to say.
Why ni Alan Cash ni?
Me pacho ani o me wo kuma sekula na me no kasa.
Alan Cash. Set Alan Cash. And obi bo di wa.
Nyankopon shira on ton kwa na mu ate.
Yo, amen.
Ma onyan sani nim de. Anyway no ma me say nyam pamfama ewura Mr. Flip, Kaswa Woodbury, any honorable Boniface, you see, I'm part of the mom. I can't tell Ghana for.
Dato. Hello. Oh. Dato, you come and see fine out. Okay. I'm found. Beba Choma, ha? Ese. Nyame adomako yeti o.
Nanze dia metraka ya kaskala. Yo ni wasi de ebri ni ho. Mo ni Fatuma ata information minister. Mami buade no brand ho ase. Nyame nchira Fatuma papa information minister. Robert Lamte okumkom Medina. Ono a na ekọ. Asuma si de ta assist demonstration. Me mo obi adi. Akuti enu ni wura. Ye nyina ye wura. Megari kura ho. Ye nyina ye wura. Yankwa a obaje yen. Ane mba omia. Ye chano. Ma me kan say. Ghana hansen obi ko kasam na asam no nye edin to ko beba ne ye fra no ye bisa no mba ana ba na tan President Mama Emma speech bi ana odi ye nyina so say o ti free o fi adoya num wa hu o ma no kan mambo fo say ye dem gina 12 say na na ho so be ani e jano I don't know what you're going to do. But I don't know what it is. Now, what is it? For now, we are going to do more MPP. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yeah, come on, Baumia. I must say, I'm going to get him. But I'll be a good one.
Okay. My for last one. Maha. Nyame adomako yetio.
Weye nana Muhammad Kaswa Obari amasalaki. Majere awiya wabo juma papa. Na kachira MPP fu bi ni mo che. Dia mo ye no. Abu agu metruso. Omo ya dia obaye no. Safara te yi to. Sombambaye the president of Ghana, Alaji Obaba president. And 1 year now we are so we present you in Tistima and the Omoya Yabichi and the Abanase Yayi doctor Sombaye president Emma Ghana posted in a 2 say about Butamano. Abanase the young Kasankata. I saw the 2015, my dear, so me free education, Yamefa Asantua, Nikraisi, the whole Ghana road you appear in war. I am Bumbo Boom, and then making a Magari. Nebakra, you will be anywhere, and so that's a Yajumano. Because Yajumana MPT. I had then you be a pocket away, the airport amount would all shut. Na ende ye change a ke obanya ni ye change ya wo so wa ti wo ka se party bi no afiri obetiesi what action to e dey go MPP so abubu agu mu so dia ya ye kote so bakara abubu agu ni tu so na no esi me da so mebre.
Okay, better say ehana me dey see. Okay, yaw asanita no o final comment here, sorry.
Mark Medasi, yeah, say 2024, December 7th, Abatuono, ɛbɛyɛ asomdwe na ma obi aho atɔ no na afei nso mesrɛ sɛ mediafoɔ nso mo poke mo nose into what is happening in our country ɛma mo nsuro mo nka nsɛm a ɛyɛ me nkurɔfoɔ ka sɛ na wodeɛ ɛbɛyɛ den pa o because wodeɛ wo sɛ deɛ ɛyɛyɛ no wonkɔ a womfira no ntoma koraa wobɛka yes mɛka daakye obi bɛka sɛ bia mene hɔ bi mu bɛka sɛ o aberanteɛ wɔ yɛasomasi ɔno deɛ asɛm no sɛdeɛ ɔbɛka no no ana bɛka no because me nua nsɛm bi ha wɔ ɔman mu ha ayɛ asekyere yɛse anka me sɛ nana adoda nkɔkofoɔ do mentan no na namamo deɛ mentan namamo rough namamo yɛ prekesee ɛna ɛde oyene ɛba ɔman mu
na wo medi president da want to talk Mahama Kambu and family girls we need be that obedi vice president won to be that
obi to talk Mahama Kambu ma
na then anke nipa din da so man ka say a DJ foreigner Kambu ma mididin ato so bi so obi to toy yeah obi din da so wo ba Dr. Mahmoud Bamia ba yi onya papa no title ni bi enti Ghana fo nya gidie woni mu sebe baby a ofaya sanita no ka so oni ni team hia omko plan ojo huli hu Dr. Mahmoud Ba na za ko obi ntina hunu base
sa jobuli so na base ja opa o jobuli kitu asa
everything comes from there
me de muna mo kan me ni mo ho
o za
eti ofa de ka kosi nyina ne se de ka kosi nyina ne se Ghana fo nya gidie e Dr. Mahmoud Ba miemu me de mo gidie kase se obesesa ne ma no we take over obe drive car na won fan ko bubo amenemu memubuo en wasan kwa babeka so sere mo kotina nchen wasu enyansa yensu yesu enyansa ye kotina nchen yesu enyansa ya fia kunyama John Mahama biem
what your rock of capital
I say
me ho na say oti kasafidie bi so sadia ne ho o se ono so e ba ni mu no kasa na no so na ne ho so no o se die MPP abeye ndie wonu ne ho kra ma ho die onye ne ho really Wampa and somehow
okay me dan say ene wa me ba ha yan sanita no political analyst me business partner and ananake and so a member of the MPP elia wote alote adote alote ono so a parliamentary candidate enya so tuo right special birthday to Hetty Sapon Hetty Menyonko pa medofo pa prekope. And you are celebrating your birthday today, so happy birthday to you, Hetty Sapon. God bless you. I mean, who birthday and celebration said your cause why? All right. I was a made Juma de Semidin de Mac Jerry OSEI AGYEMAN. But I said, I'm a the producer. Ujina Mechi, I've been out free my bank run and I answer for Medamase. Betina Modema, ma me biama quafu. Enya me pen you rebesensia, and Peter Lanchini Tobu. Oye NDC mrashe bedwane ewo wa central ene mene no ye betentam ewo touchlight dwumadie so Sara nso na eye lawyer ni bi a ye fre no eye lawyer Ado Atua papa yi ne nsensem bi ekoso enwumre ye betumutu eti ahia me ano be tene touchlight ene enwumre me sorry Media Seda enso ema DJ Foreigner. One abena mowe. Anane Ola Michael. Hey. Ola Michael new. Ola Michaels. One more day. Ye kofi edwumedie. One more day, bro. Na me sure bibi ase utie neat 100.9